Hey guys, welcome back. It's the Fight Nutritionist. Alright, so my last two videos are for my fighters and we're all about how to prepare for the weight cut, how to rehydrate and refeed after weigh-ins, but a lot of you are requesting a video all about fight day nutrition, so that's what we're going to cover today. Alright, so assuming there were no issues with the rehydration and the refeed, meaning, no adverse effects like diarrhea, cramping, any GI issues, Fight Day Nutrition is going to be really a continuation of the refeed that we have done the day before after weigh-ins, and be really similarly structured to, how we program nutrition for hard training days. So that means a really large emphasis on carbohydrates so we can top off our glycogen levels in our muscles and have a lot of available energy for the fight. Alright, so when you guys wake up on fight day, your first meal should contain some protein, carbs in the form of starches or fruits, and maybe even a little bit of fats as well. Protein is going to be really important because, while we're asleep, our body is in a catabolic state, meaning it is breaking down stored energy and proteins to maintain basic physiological processes. So a really rich source of protein of at least 20-30 grams will help put us back in a state of muscle protein synthesis. Again, carbs are going to be really important because we need to continue repleting our glycogen stores. Many of you, again, are eating lots of carbs after weigh-ins, but we really want to make sure that we've glycogen loaded appropriately and we're topping off those stores as much as we can so we have that energy for the fight later on in the day. And again, adding some fats at this point in time will help slow the digestion of everything, and keep you satiated and fuller for a longer period of time. Alright, for you guys, so the times to really tune in for the fights are going to be about 4 hours before the fight and then the hour before the fight as well. Typically, the research recommends that for anyone participating in a high intensity event to consume about 2.5 to 4 grams of carbs per kilogram of body weight, 3 to 4 hours before the event. For someone weighing about 150 pounds, this would equate to about 170 to 270 grams of carbohydrates. So to put that into perspective, 1 cup of rice is about 30 to 40 grams of carbs, so you'd have to eat, 4 to 7 cups of rice to fill that requirement. Obviously, that's a lot of food to consume in one meal, and to make that maybe a little bit more practical, I really like to spread that amount over the day and, definitely start including, drinks like juices and sports drinks, maybe like Gatorades, liquid forms of carbs to get those carbs in without it being too much in your stomach. So I'd say for most of you, consuming a meal that has at least 20 to 30 grams of protein and 60 to 90 grams of carbs, and a minimal amount of fat 3 to 4 hours before the event should be sufficient enough to hold you over until 1 hour before the fight. All right, now 1 hour before the fight, if it's feasible, the research does recommend that 1 hour before participating in a high intensity event, you should consume 1 gram of carbohydrate per kilogram of body weight, or about, 0.5 grams of carbs per pound of body weight. So again, put that into perspective, if you weigh 200 pounds, that would mean that you would need to consume 100 grams of carbs 1 hour before the event. Again, a lot of you probably aren't really hungry at this time, you're in the mindset, you're getting ready for the fight, food isn't on your mind, and you probably don't want to eat that much food this close to the fight. So what's the more practical approach? Again, if it's possible, a small snack of at least 60 grams of a simple carb will be best. If you watch my video for fueling for high intensity exercises, we discuss simple carbohydrates and how they're broken down really quickly and easily, don't cause any GI stress and offer quick available energy. So things like juices, sports drinks, applesauce, granola bars, pretzels, fruits, all really great options to have on hand. A small snack like this 1 hour before the fight, is recommended. Again, if you guys can get it in, if not, it's not the biggest deal, but should be able to top off those glycogen stores and supply you with plenty of energy before stepping into the cage. Also, we don't want to neglect the fact that, we still want to be hydrating during this time. So make sure, during fight day, you're still continuing drinking your fluids, to stay hydrated. All right, guys, so that's it for today. I hope this information was helpful for you guys. Now you guys have the videos on, how to prepare for the weight cut, how to do the refeed, and now an idea of what to eat on Fight Day Nutrition. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, make sure to DM me, follow me at The Fight Nutritionist on Instagram. Go visit my website, thefightnutritionist.com. T-shirts are on sale. You can find them online, so make sure to order yours today, and I'll see you guys next week.